Hi guys, welcome. That's us just arrived at Flotterstone, so if you want to come with me, we'll have a wee look.
Oh, I've no pressed that button.
So guys, we're here at the information centre at Flotterstone. It's part of the Pentland Regional Park. Everything's still closed up, but car park's open. Fantastic. Busy. So the plan is to walk in, it's about a mile, in to where we're going to be camping. Hopefully by the end of this month I'm going to have the lads out. It should be grand. We've all been itching to get out. So we've got a nice wee collection of stooges today. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So yeah, it's situated in a nice wee area just outside Pennycook on the outskirts of Edinburgh. Obviously the further we get in, the more remote it gets. Guys, car! Guys! Car! To be honest, I think I talk a lot of shite. He shouldn't actually be on that road unless he's been given special dispensation from Scottish Water. But guys, I'll bring you back once I get a wee bit further in. Cheers. Guys, I was just hoping to get that hair in there, but it just flew off. It just flew off. There's one of the lads saying it would make a nice meal. Right. Now that would fill the table at Christmas time, wouldn't it?
Thank you. Andy, looking for a spot in case your wife kicks you. Looking for a spot to come up.
Nice one. There's a nice wee burn here. Still quite a few people roaming about. Just say with the state of the car park. So looking up top. Let's have a look at the sign. So you get Scald Law. But we're heading out towards the old filter beds and Glencorse Reservoir. Sorry guys, I forgot to lift my tripod and my selfie stick this morning before I left, so it might be a bit shaky. But not only is this video for you guys at home, it's also to show some of the guys that haven't managed to make it here today what the sort of terrain is like, because a few of guys have got mobility problems and might not manage this walk in. So we'll catch up further down the trail. I think that's Witch's broom. If you need to correct me, feel free to do so. You alright, Aaron?
Right. I was going to ask you a question, mate. I don't know if
Right, hold on to I pause this, mate. Aye, she had a bit of peppered life, didn't she?
Well, I think that guy had a lot to do with it.
Oh, aye. Sorry guys, that was us chatting about Amy Winehouse. The sort of random things that we chat about when we're out. I'd wanted to explore this wee thing. Now we've been up here camping twice, thrice. And I wanted to explore this wee place, wondering what it was. but doesn't look like there's an entrance, so it's like a random wee roundhouse. So this would be the entry here. So I'm presuming it's got something to do with the filter beds. The water that ran off the hills into Glencorse Reservoir at one point provided all the water for the entire city of Edinburgh. And this, I think, has got something to do with these filter beds beyond. It was a natural filtration system, supposedly. So there, I've wandered round it. Now I'm in continuous contact with Tommy McMahon, who is the head ranger for Pentland Regional Park, and he told us a wee bit of history about it, about this area that we're in. I believe this old cottage here is to do with the filtration beds. I'll just see a wee spin round because there's some kiddies coming. Wait till these kiddies are by. There we go. Back on the road again. As I say, sorry about the shaky. Shaky. This old house. See how I linked that all in there? Shaky camera to this old house. Okay guys, I thought it was funny. You had to be there. So I'm going to go and catch up with these reprobates in front of me. I'll bring you back shortly. So folks, so these are all part of the old filtration system. And I believe this looks like an upended tuba. Has something to do with if the water got to a certain level, it would run off down that tube, horn, whatever you want to call it, and maybe into the next bed over here. Obviously it's all just been reclaimed by nature now, and there's just a small burn at the back of it, which, as we follow the burn up the way, you'll find Flotterstone Waterfall, which I shall bring you back when we get closer. So we're nearly there guys. This is the hill that we need to feed our kit down and back up, because I can get the guys so far up the road by car, drop them off. The road's owned by Scottish Water, and we've got special dispensation to use the road, but only for drop off and pick up. So I normally drop the guys off at the top of this hill and they can bring all their kit down. Bringing it down is the easy bit, it's taking it back up that's a nightmare. And the last time it was peeing with rain, because we came down here in, I think the last camp here was January. So, and it was miserable. So here is the river. So I never like videoing people when I'm passing them, in case somebody shouts at me and says, "What are you videoing me for?" So, see, the lads have reached the camp before I have. So I'm going to cut in here for a wee bit and just take you around. So as part of the WildCamp experience, we've done a bit of work alongside Pentland Regional Park, and we've come and planted some trees. Now the trees that are here were planted with it by us back in September last year, and that's an oak. You can clearly see that, that's come on really well. So we were given a load of trees and a load of like baby saplings. So that in there is a Scots pine. I think I gave the lad maybe 2 trees each and just says go plant them. Obviously we were assisted by Tommy and the ranger service from the Pentlands. It's another Scots pine. What have we got here? Oh, and another Scots pine. Because in this area they want it to be a mix of pine and broadleaf. But I'd planted a tree specifically for one of my colleagues. She had recently lost her daughter. So we had planted a pine tree for her. I'm sure it was this one. What I did with my guys was, Michelle, Mrs. Recovery Wild Camper, makes jewellery, and she had lots of wee charms. So these wee charms, I gave everybody that was planting trees a wee charm each, and to think of it as a reminder of one of their family, maybe a friend that they'd maybe lost at some point, and that wee charm is buried underneath the trees. There's another Scots pine, that's come on really well. We shall move over here and find out what's in this one. I can see right away that's Scots pine. Oh yeah, thought I was getting eaten there. That's another broadleaf, don't know what that is. Now it was a good wee afternoon. This one's come on well. We did it as part of our walking group. And here we are walking into sight. Well, Mayfield Wild Campers, welcome back. So we fire pit, that's going to need a bit of work when we come up here, innit guys?
No biscuits. Yeah, these are good for you, by the way.
We normally bring our own wood. But see, there's some to use up. We've got a couple of guys that really warm to actually going and collecting firewood. One, yeah, but decided he was going shopping today, so. The waterfall, don't think the waterfall's switched on.
No, it's off. That's first thing I noticed.
I'll take you over in a minute, guys, because the story with the waterfall is, it is a man-made waterfall, and it is managed by Scottish Water, that run and manage the Glencorse Reservoir, and when there's water needs to be run off from Glencorse Reservoir, that's when they release the floodgates and allow the waterfall to run. A wee story given to me by the head ranger was that they had a film company here wanting to film next to the waterfall, and when the film company got here they were like, there's no waterfall. So they had called Tommy, and Tommy had called the guys in the control room up at the reservoir and says, could you switch the waterfall on please? So he phoned back the guy for the film company and he says, what time do you want the waterfall switched on? And the guy said, what are you talking about? And he said, well, I can make it sort of flow whenever you want it to flow. And the guy says, I want it to flow now. So Tommy called back the guy at Glencorse Reservoir and he opened the floodgates and allowed the waterfall to flow. The people that were doing the filming were rather confused with this. But I'll take you in there in a minute, guys, but this is just our wee site, our wee area for camping. We happily can get, now we've got a new shelter this year, a high gear shelter. It was much cheaper than the Coleman, but just as sturdy, and the reviews that go outdoors were fantastic. So I'll review that when we actually have it out and get it built up. So the shelter would go here, and the tents would be in the sort of surrounding area. We've got all the guys, 1 man, 2 man, Fox 2s, and hoping to get one of the new OEX Bobcats as well. I'll get it from, as part of the camping group funding. I'll see if I like it, and if I like it I might just buy one for myself. Scottish Wanderer. Michelle from Out and About Scotland, really enjoyed your reviews, and this one pole idea really interests me. So yeah, so we'll go and see where the waterfall should be in a minute. So we've had a wee wander around the camp, so I'm just heading over to the area where the waterfall normally is. It's normally here. If you see beyond, obviously it's not flowing, so Glencorse Reservoir, I've got it turned off. But that is technically a sort of natural runoff, the waterfall. Although it's been man-made to a certain extent, it is a natural runoff. So this burn here is the runoff from the Glencorse Reservoir. And I think when it's been very, very dry recently, so the reservoir obviously hasn't filled up to an extent where the waterfall needs to be running. So yeah, so this is Flotterstone, and we're hoping to be here, if not at the end of this month, because depending on our Mrs. or Ms. Sturgeon, the ranger team here at the Pentlands reckon that we could be camping from the 18th of June. But if not, the next date that's getting floated about is the 15th of July. Now that would be fine, because we're looking at our Cairngorm camp being put back to August. That was meant to be in July. And then our Glen Lyon camp put back to September, which will bring us back kicking and screaming into winter time. So yeah. So what I'll do, guys, is I was going to love you and leave you, but I'm going to wander around here and see if we can get a wee bit closer. Last time I was here it was soaking wet, and this was like a total swamp area, but it seems to be not too bad. So let's try and get round, because I'm not going the other way and start clambering over rocks and stuff. Yeah, it's still a bit wet in here. Oh no, we'll go up this way, look. So I was talking yesterday on a group that we've put together. Myself and Kevin from Raving About Scotland, focusing on East Coast with Scotland wild campers and looking at things like meetups and things, and I was saying how I was really itching to get out, but was a bit concerned because of the current situation. I'd said to the guys that I was finishing up on Sunday from being 2 weeks frontline on call, and the following Saturday I wanted to get out. But I still don't want to risk it, because as I explained to them, I work in social care, and if I was to get caught and made an example from, I could easily sort of lose my job. So I don't want to be doing that. So this is actually the closest I've managed to get to this waterfall on the many times that we've been here. So as you can see, no water on the waterfall, and as I said, it's a natural man-made waterfall, if you can get such a thing. So it's a natural cliff, but the water's been directed from the Glencorse reservoir to the top here, and it flows down here, and when it's in full flow it's absolutely beautiful. And when it's coming down, this is actually quite deep. I had loads of grand ideas about coming here and swimming, but for some reason it doesn't get that deep, if you know what I mean. We'll know the times that I've been here anyway. So yeah, it's a great place for the guys to just come and relax and get away from their daily lives. We've got a great group of guys at the moment that seem quite keen on the outdoor therapy that we have sort of established at Mayfield Road, and hopefully they're going to engage in the future. We have guys that are dealing with addictions, we have guys that are dealing with mental health issues, and the power of outdoor therapy to help these conditions, afflictions, whatever you want to call them, is huge. So thanks for watching, guys, and the next time we're back here, we'll be here armed with tents and the full shebang, and a bunch of guys that one or two of them have never been camping in their lives before, so that should be interesting. And we'll be doing some bushcraft sessions and sort of responsible fire building and things like that to try and keep the guys sort of interested and occupied. And it'll just be a one-nighter, so hopefully it's going to be the end of this month, if not the beginning of next month. So should be good. So folks, thank you for joining me, and we shall catch up with you the next time we're here. As I say, I might manage to get out before, but as I say, I'm totally champing at the bit to get away. And I hope to get a nice wee camp with Mrs. Recovery Wild Camper soon, but we'll need to wait and see if Mrs. Sturgeon allows us. So I'm going to head back to the guys, and I shall catch up with you soon. So thanks for watching, folks, and we'll see you in the next one.